it's Marie. Welcome to Living Duckle Life. Just doing a little update on my chicken incubation. Today is day 18. I put them in lockdown last night just because I do have to go to work and I want to make sure that the humidity was holding good. So basically what lockdown is you raise the humidity normally between 65 and 70. Mine is running at 74 to 70, so I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. I dropped the temperature down a little bit. I'm going to show you. You can see all the condensation. It's really building up in there. So hopefully in a couple days they're due. So they take 21 days. So they're due Saturday, which I kind of planned so I can be home with them. Last time I did ducks, I had one that started a day early, so that could possibly be really anywhere between now and Saturday, Sunday, Monday they could hatch. So we're just going to keep an eye out for them. But since it's getting so close, I'm going to go get their brooder ready, and I want to take you guys along, show you guys how I get that, how I get it ready. So let's go outside and get the brooder. So my brooder setup is pretty easy. Basically, I have a tote like this. I got a big one because last time I hatched out, I used this for the ducklings, and I had 9 ducklings, and ducks grow so big. So I do have this big one. I've got, I took a couple of her eggs. I think I have like 19 eggs in there, if all those were to hatch. Of course, I have a second brooder, a little bit smaller one, that I can put them in because she has eggs too. So we're going to see. If I do need to get a bigger one, I'm going to get a bigger one. But I made this for the ducklings. I guess it's already made. So basically the top is I just put some wire, and zip ties work well. My husband's an electrician, and so I have an abundant supply of wire. So I use wire for everything. So basically that can go right on top. Keeps cats out, keeps chickens when they start flying, keeps them in. So yeah, basically all I do is just sit you guys here. You can see. So basically I have shavings. I have a couple of these bags. I like, let's see if I can get it over there. I like the bigger flakes because with babies, when they're trying to eat, they could ingest some. So basically, we're just going to put a good amount, and I'm hoping you can see this. A good amount of shavings in there. And fine shavings always get everywhere, so I like to do this outside. I will keep the babies in my laundry room just because we have a really good spot for them out here. So, okay. So after we get a pretty good amount of that, then what I like to use, I bought a small bag because, like I said, I don't know how many babies are hatching. Usually I'll get the big bag. This is the 20%. It's starter and grower. Normally I get just the starter, but my Tractor Supply was out of that in the smaller bags. So this will work. I raised babies on this before, no problem. You want to make sure that it's got the starter part of it, but it's got everything they need. And then what I also like to get is this little hydro hen. And basically it's probiotics, electrolytes, and then these acidifiers. And so, you know, so when they first hatch, they're stressed. That's a lot of work, and so you mix a little of this in, a little bit inside 1 gallon of water, and I like to give that to them for the first couple days. Really helps them rebound from what they went through hatching. See, watch out, sorry, Gunner's gonna help us. He has to help with everything. In there, I will put their water in here. I might put their water up on something, and sometimes you can put like the little glass marbles or beads or something in there in the beginning, because chickens, they can have a tendency to drown in their water, even if it's a small amount. So like when they're very first born, I'll put a little bit of, and I'll show you guys that when I do put the water in. Then basically we'll put the top on, and my light will sit right on here. It's in the house though, and I like to, once I see them start pipping, I'll go ahead and get that light on them, get it pre-warmed, and yeah, then they're ready to go. So thanks for joining me today. Hopefully in a couple days we'll have some cute little baby hens. Enjoy the journey. Hi guys, it's Marie. Welcome back to Living Duckle Life. Just going to do an update on our eggs. It is day 20, so really they have one more day, but we had someone who decided he'd like to get out a little early, so I'm going to shine the flashlight, and hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys can see right there where he is pipping. He's pipping in a really good spot. That's why I drew the line, so I can see where the air sac is, and I can see that you can see he's coming out in the air sac where he should be coming out, which is good. It means he's breathing. It can take anywhere from 10, 12, 24 hours once they pip. After that, once they start zipping, that's a really fast procedure. But for now, he could be in there for a while, but I'll keep you guys updated. Looking around, I don't see any other pips. Like I said, tomorrow's hatch day, so check back in. Oh, he's out. He popped his little head out. I'm so freaking cute. Hi, baby. I don't want the light in your eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. Got a little gunk stuck to your nose. You're pretty. You're yellow and black. Hi guys, welcome to Living Nikolai. It's Marie. Sorry if it's loud in here. My air conditioning unit's in here and it's on, but this is my laundry room where I like to keep the chicks. So you guys saw me setting up the incubator, a little bit about the eggs. I think I showed you the first baby hatching, and then I just didn't really pick up the camera after that. But we had a pretty good hatch. I think I had something like 15 eggs in the end that were viable. I had a couple chicks that they halfway hatched and they just didn't make it. They were kind of underdeveloped, so I don't know what was going on with that, but I know it does happen. But we had, I don't know if you can hear the peeping, we had a pretty successful hatch, first time hatching chicks, and I gotta say, I think they're about the most adorable chicks out there, maybe a little prejudiced. But I ended up with 11 little fuzzy, adorable babies. So, like I said, my rooster is a white Plymouth Rock. So obviously he threw a bunch of his color because most of these chicks are very light colored. I do have Easter eggers in there. I have some barred rocks. What else? My hens. Oh, buff Orpingtons, and I have one silver spangled Hamburg. Which these little tiny ones, I'm thinking. Let's see, like maybe him and him. The tinier ones, I'm thinking are hers. I think she had 2 or 3 that hatched. So you can see these are probably my Easter eggers because they kind of have their little Easter egger look. This guy's definitely a barred rock. So these guys are buff Orpingtons or my Hamburg. I don't know. I'm really excited to get the grays, the silvers and blues and whatnot. So I'm going to retain a few of these back and hopefully not roosters, but you know, you never know when you got chicks. But yeah, so this was the ending result. Bunch of cute little babies. I mean, it just, you can't get any cuter than that. Look at that. He's 1 day old, fuzzy, cute, healthy. They're eating, you can see. They prefer to eat off this little lid. I don't know why, so I'm letting them do it. But they're just adorable. They're all healthy. They're doing great. So yeah, I'll bring you along on my next hatch. Should be soon. Gonna get these guys sold. Like I said, I'm retaining I think 4 of them. I did the wing test, and I do think I got hens, but you know, it's up in the air. You never really know. So if we end up with a rooster, we end up with a rooster. As long as it's a nice rooster, I don't care. If it's not a nice rooster, then we'll probably just find him a new home. But very happy little guys, doing great. Just teeny tiny, but you can see they're all very active. They're getting ready to cuddle up and go to sleep. I have the light off of them, so they're getting cold. So yeah, thanks for joining us on this journey, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.